All right, we're going to take a look at the second period of the game we played yesterday. We're going to start with a great example of when you have plenty of time to do a head check, but you do not. In this situation, this little black speck right here is the puck, and it's headed into this corner, and the white team, the opposing team, is going to get possession. They're going to do a nice breakout with a pass across ice. The only problem is that pass is really headed to our right D, who right now might be off screen. Might be this guy, I'm not sure. Anyway, our right D sees that puck coming to him and he watches it, watches it, watches it, boom, and he never looks at his D partner or anywhere else. And because of that, we miss a clear, easy opportunity at a regroup and to keep possession. Watch as it rolls. Puck comes in. This player passes cross ice. Puck goes, goes, goes. And there's our defenseman with what would appear to be the world's easiest pass to his defensive partner. Instead, let's see what happens. We blindly throw it up the center of the ice and let's see who gets possession. Boom. They do. Okay? So just take a look how it goes down. Okay? Right here is where the head check, head check, head check, head check. But it doesn't happen. And we'll pause it because you can get a good look at our D right now. See, he's looking at that puck as it's coming, and he has the opportunity to look at his partner, but he doesn't. Great example. Just continue to work on those head checks, and things like this will take care of themselves. Let's go ahead and just look at an issue we have sometimes in our defensive zone with numbers. Okay, I'm going to let it roll a little bit here. All right. Now take a look here. Something should scream at you as being wrong. I know you can't see everyone because some people are off screen. First of all, what are these two guys doing, right? And by the way, it's not like they've got extra players on the ice. These two guys are literally set up where they could order takeout and have their food consumed and eaten before anyone can get to them. I mean, the reality is this defenseman's being covered by this winger, and I get that. This winger is just kind of tending the store, right? But the winger who's covering this guy almost is in our crease. All right, so watch that. And you can see our winger actually is so distracted, he starts playing defense while this defenseman does nothing. Okay. See that? He's kind of giving that guy the business. Let's go back, watch it unfold. We're back 10 seconds. Our winger's getting caught down. Now he starts playing defense. And now what we have is here's our players. One, two, three, four, five. Two in the corner on a 2-on-2. That's fine. But now we have this guy getting lonely. We have two players on one. The numbers don't make sense here. And we're pretty discombobulated. Now we start to kind of correct it. Our winger starts floating up high. Watch it, that guy. Don't lose yourself. Know who's covering who. Sometimes it means one teammate's going to say, hey, go cover this guy. Tell each other what to do. Don't take offense to it. You just got to work together as a team. I'm going to show you an example of when the other team gets kind of themselves in trouble with the same problem. Look at them. The white team, they're leaving our defenseman totally open. The only problem I have here is as our team fails to recognize it. Watch, the puck's going to come over here, and we have a great opportunity to use our D because the other team has forgotten about them. Okay, puck's going to come over in this area, and this winger has an opportunity, if he does a head check, to do an easy pass to this defenseman. But let's see what happens. Okay, coming along the boards, that's when we need the head check. We need this winger looking left, looking right. But we don't do the head check here. And now this defenseman still stays there. He's bored. His toes are getting cold because nobody wants to play with him. Okay, let's make sure we use those points better. But fundamentally, it's really about doing a good head check. Okay. Wingers, we still fall into the temptation to get sucked in too low. Uh, let's take a look here if we can get the video going. This is our left winger. Okay, he's responsible for this guy. Their defenseman. See how low? It literally looks like he's an out of position defenseman. He's really a left winger who's responsible for this guy. So get up there. Don't leave that guy alone. Okay? Know who you're responsible for. And then eventually he starts to realize, oh, okay, you know. But now the problem is this defenseman is this winger's job, okay? And make sure you know where you're at. Make sure you're not getting sucked in too low and getting confused on what your role is in the defensive zone. I want to take a look at some really good center play. First of all, the center does a great job of winning a faceoff right back to the D. The other thing the center does a great job of, as soon as that puck's going to the D, our center floats down to their net. And the other thing we catch this team doing is their center, if they lose the faceoff, their center is supposed to cover our guy. But watch what their center does when they lose the faceoff. He comes up here, right? Their center starts to play wing. And so we get a good shot, and our center is right here for a good tip. Okay, let's go back, watch it unfold again. If we can get the video to roll. Here it is. Face off to the D. Boom. Float back, ready for a tip. Great face off. That worked really well. I want to point out some really good team play here that we had, just moving the puck and really taking advantage of our situation with passing. We're going to break it out of the zone. We're going to break it out of the zone here, and just watch how we move the puck smart and tape to tape. Great setup. Great pass. This winger to this center to that winger. That was really good. I'm going to see if I can get us to the next section of video here, but it might take just a moment as it sets up. Okay, what we have here is a left winger that's getting a little bit lost. All right, our left winger is right here. Okay, and check out how he gets sucked in a little bit to thinking, I don't know if he's playing defense or just forgetting that this guy right here is his responsibility. He gets sucked in low. Now he's distracted by this player. He literally thinks this is his guy. Okay, kind of starts chasing him. The reality is this number 25 is this guy's job. What should be happening is this winger should be skating here and yelling at one of these three skaters to cover the net. Okay, communicate. That's what should be happening. Instead, we're leaving this guy wide open because we're distracted by this player who he's really covering the wrong guy in that situation. And now, see, we still have such an open D that the winger's getting sucked down there. So be aware of what's going on there. And I'll let it roll a little bit. One of the results of this is with that winger down so low, our center is supposed to be playing defense, 3-on-3 down low, and our wingers are supposed to be up high. This is our winger below the goal line. Watch how it pulls our centerman out of position. Now our center is playing wing, right? And this is just a lost opportunity. So be aware, wingers. When you get sucked in down low, you also run the risk of forcing your teammates out of position to cover for you. That's a short one, but that's all I got for the second period.